Welcome into summertime in the South. And when you think of that, Erin, you think of what's for dinner, and we're talking beef.
That's right.
And we have with us Erin Beasley. She is the Director of Consumer Marketing, and we are at the Cattlemen's Association in downtown Montgomery.
Yeah.
Looking at some good beef, and she's going to show us how to do the best hamburger ever.
Yeah,
so,
right.
you know, if you're 4th of July looking at grilling any kind of beef, let's start with this.
This is one of my favorites, all right, because this one, it not only has the beef, but if you're a cheese lover, it's got the gooey cheese in it too.
Ooh.
So,
oh, you're going to get a twofer, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So
Good.
It makes a great burger. So first we're going to start off with just a basic 80-20 ground beef. Now what that means is that the 80 is going to be the percentage of lean in it.
Okay.
So the meat, and then the 20 is your fat, okay?
And you need that to make give it moisture.
You know, yeah, you can go with a leaner burger. You can go with a 90-10 if you want, but if you want a good burger, I thoroughly recommend an 80-20. So we're going to go 80-20 on this. And first I've just got some house seasoning. This is just kind of my favorites. It's got seasoned salt, black pepper, garlic. All right, we're just going to sprinkle some of that in. All right. Good stuff. We've got some breadcrumbs. You can use breadcrumbs or egg, okay? And all that's going to do is help the hamburger bind together.
Nice.
So we're just going to put a little bit of that in, and we just want to mix it up a little bit.
And how much is that? About a half a pound of beef right there?
Yeah, this is about a half pound or so.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to mix it up. You don't want to overmix the burger. You will make it kind of almost like a dense burger, and you want more of a kind of a fluffy burger, I guess.
I like, you know, the breadcrumbs, that keeps it, you know how sometimes they'll crumble on the grill when you've got to, that, I love that, Erin. Good idea, because that holds it together.
You're making the first patty.
First thing we're going to do, we want to make a nice flat patty, and I'll show you why we're making a nice flat patty, but we're just going to flatten it out pretty good here.
Okay.
And then we're going to take us another one and do the same thing, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay.
I love that.
Now my favorite part, okay, this is what we do at our house all the time. I've got some Colby Jack cheese, and you can pick whichever kind you want, and I'm just going to stack it right in here. And then I'm going to take our first patty we did, and we're going to squeeze it all together.
Squeeze it together.
Yeah, this is good stuff, okay? We want to make sure that we get the ends tightened up. We don't want our cheese oozing out on the grill.
We're going to be cooking on a gas grill, right?
Yeah, this is a gas grill.
For a good hamburger, what should the temperature be on the grill before you put it on?
Yeah, you want a medium-high heat. Normally, I would say start at about 400. As soon as you open that lid up, it's going to drop down. But you want to stay somewhere around 375 to 400 degrees. Okay. Now, with a burger, especially an 80-20 grind, you are going to have more fat.
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to. You need to keep an eye on it. You can't leave it quite like you can a steak. As soon as that fat starts dripping, you might have a little flare-up, and everybody's had a little charred burger before.
Amen.
Okay. So we got our pretty patty.
Beautiful.
Last thing I'm going to do is just top it off with a little bit more seasoning here.
Okay, so all the seasoning's done before it ever hits the grill.
Yeah, and I always...
And you don't really need to season it after it hits the grill, then,
No, you can if you want, and I always tell people if you're using anything with salt, you want to make sure that you put it on right before you put it on. If you add salt to meat, it pulls moisture out. Okay? So the less salt, you know, far ahead of time, the better off you are. So we've got our patty here. Next thing we're going to do is just, we've got our grill preheated, all right? And lift it up here. You want to hear that sizzle?
You can hear that sizzle. Yep.
That's the smell of the summer sizzle, okay?
Absolutely.
Close the lid, and it's ready to go, okay? And then you can pick your favorite toppings to go with the burger.
Okay, but now let me ask the question while it's on there, because the question always comes up, how long should you leave it on, and then should you flip it?
Okay. Trick to a good burger.
Good.
You want to flip it one time.
One time.
That's it. We're going to leave it on there. It depends on the thickness of that burger, but we want to put it on there. We want to make sure it gets the pretty grill marks underneath.
Right.
And you can actually see.
Kind of seared.
You can see as it cooks, it's going to start to brown on the outside.
Okay.
Around that outside, and as soon as it does that, we'll go ahead and flip it one time.
And that's it.
Cook the other side, and then the best thing that everyone can use this summer is a handy dandy meat thermometer, especially with ground beef. We want to be safe. It's hot outside. We want to make sure that our meat is cooked to the correct temperature. For ground beef, the magic number is 160 degrees.
160.
160. Okay. So we're going to take this meat thermometer. When we think we're getting about ready, we're going to insert it into the center of the product. And as soon as it reads 160, we know we're good to go. Everything's safe for the family.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And this is all Alabama cattle.
Oh yeah.
So
we're pushing.
We're big on that.
Yeah.
You know, you support Alabama, support your cattlemen. your agriculture, everything that's Alabama.
That's
good.
And then you put it all together, right?
Yeah, we put it together over here.
I'm just going to move it over really slowly like this to get a good camera shot on it.
So what you'll see here is we've got the cheese in the middle, we've got our great nice patty, a good bun, and we've got some nice grilled corn to go with it. Keep it healthy, okay?
Absolutely.
And you can grill the corn right on the grill also.
Yeah,
Just wrap it in aluminum foil.
Wrap it in aluminum foil, put it on the grill while you're cooking your burgers or whatnot, and you're ready to go. So
good.
Well, I'm ready for the 4th of July. I might have a hamburger done by Erin. That's what we're having. We're having it.
That's a good way
to do it. It's
good
stuff. So what's for dinner again?
Can our viewers go online and get some good beef recipes?
Absolutely. beefitswhatsfordinner.com. It's got over 500 beef recipes on it. Everything you see today, it's on there. Okay.
Good. You also tell us about calorie count and everything else. So you give us a lot of information.
Yeah, all the recipes you find on that website at the bottom, you'll see serving size, calories, all the nutritional information.
Absolutely, and I love that.
Okay, Karen.
Thanks for being with us, and we'll be right back.